हेलो फ्रेंड, वेलकम टू माय न्यू वीडियो। आज की वीडियो में हम बात करेंगे रिसर्च जिन्होंने गेट निकाला 2022 में, और बात करेंगे इनसे किस तरह से ये एक एग्ज़ाम को टारगेट करती है और उसके लिए तैयारी करती है। तो चलिए इंट्रो से स्टार्ट करते हैं।
Hi everyone, I am Arshia Chaudhary from Institute of Engineering and Management. I am currently pursuing my BTech in Computer Science and Engineering, and I am in my fourth year. And I secured All India rank of 386 in GATE 2022 in CSE. Yeah, so that's about my introduction.
तो सबसे पहले बात करें तो आपने स्टार्ट कब करा था गेट के लिए?
Um, मैंने स्टार्ट की थी like it was around when it was lockdown due to COVID in the month of maybe August of 2020, like that. That was the time I got to know that third years were actually able to give GATE in their third year, so in their pre-final year. So that was the time I started preparing, and I gave GATE. I sat for the exam in my third year itself, but uh, that at that point of time I did not have that much preparation or that much practice at that point of time, so I made a few mistakes. I got a rank of like 1300 something, 1370, like that. And then I noted down my mistakes. I understood what are the shortcomings, so I improved those in my next year, that is in 2021. So 1 year of preparation I did. And then yeah, in 2022, I sat for my sat in my final year and got this rank. Yeah.
मतलब अब मैं बात करता हूँ, अपने मेन टॉपिक पे आता हूँ। किसी भी एग्ज़ाम को किस तरह से टारगेट करें, किस तरह से प्लानिंग करें और किस तरह से निकालें। आपने क्या स्टेप्स फॉलो किया था एक एग्ज़ाम को निकालने के लिए?
So when I actually learned about GATE and how to give this competitive exam, so one thing is that you need to complete the syllabus in a certain time, and then you have practice. Practice is very important for the competitive exams. Like I felt it like that, that not only reading the subjects, reading textbooks, materials from the internet, all this is fine, but you need to practice PYQ, all those things. So what I did was I kept, like I scheduled my entire preparation in such a way that I would be completing my almost 80% or 90% of the syllabus within the month of August or September at max. And then the rest of the time, I would be practicing PYQs, test series, and also full length tests. I actually planned the full month of December and January for full length tests. So I planned according to that. And for the timetable part, I would say that I did not follow a particular routine like tomorrow from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. I will study this, then this. No, not like that. It did not happen. I actually can't stick to that particular schedule. It's my personal thing. So what I did was I used to see these are the topics in this subject. So suppose in digital logic, there are other subjects, K-maths, then Boolean algebra, all these things are there. So I used to pick up these 3-4 topics, and these would be my topic for 2 days, 3 days. Okay, so it depends on the length of the topic, the complexity of the topic. So if it was a difficult topic, so it would take more time. And yeah, like that. So I would fix the schedule for the next 2 days, 3 days, or 1 week maybe. So these are the things I need to do in 1 week. Then the test series the next week, maybe the revision. So like that I planned. And yeah, I would say that sometimes it so happened that there used to be some work like the projects in the college or some semester exams, midterms. This would pop up, and like I could not stick to that schedule, or sometimes I could not complete the target like I set up for myself. So in that case, I would say that it's okay. Like it's okay to not to be harsh on ourselves. Like okay, if this is not completed within tomorrow, then like everything will be all mess. It's not like that. Okay, you take 1 or 2 days more. I used to do like that. So 1 or 2 days more is fine. So as long as you are completing the syllabus within the month of August, September, or even October, you keep 3-4 months for your practice of the questions, your test series. So it's fine. So I planned it like that.
ओके, आप टिप्स देना चाहोगे? जैसे अभी काफ़ी एग्ज़ाम्स आ रहे हैं, बोर्ड के भी एग्ज़ाम्स है, फिर और भी काफ़ी एग्ज़ाम्स होने वाले हैं अभी इस टाइम पर 2 से 3 महीने में, तो आप उन्हें क्या टिप्स दोगे?
So one thing once I realized that boards exam has a different strategy than this competitive exams. Board exams for me, like I saw in my class 10th ICSE, ISC, those were the times when we need to like, I'm sorry to say this, but we need to mug up as much as we can, right? And here it's not about mugging up, it's about understanding and applying the logic, applying the concepts that we have learned. Because here we, like in competitive exams, be it in JE mains or maybe in this gate or like this, so here we cannot memorize a topic and we cannot it's the probability of coming like the question coming in this year. So we cannot predict like that. So in the like in the case of boards exams, so I would say that you should always like prepare the like follow the textbooks thoroughly, like thoroughly reading the textbooks and practicing the previous year questions is very important there, because the type of questions you get common questions there in case of board exams. So you need to like practice as much as possible those questions, focus on the questions that are coming there. And here in case of the competitive exams, I would say that it's more important to understand the topic and then seeing variety of questions. So test series is very important in case of competitive exams. And time management, because you get a lot of questions, there are negative marking here, so it's different from both exam, right? So it's there are negative marking, there has to be time management, because which question, how much time you should put in each question. If it's difficult, how much time you should think about that question, when is the time you should move forward to the next one. So that comes from practicing the test. You should also uh, you should also attempt the test like the previous year questions also here, but it's not for marking up what are the questions came up like in the past years, not for that. It's to understand where you are lagging behind. Like if you do not know the concepts still, where you should work on. So that is important. In case of boards, if you do not know the question, you should by heart or something you need to do. Like you have to by heart the question, you have to do something. But here in in the case of competitive exams, if you do not know that question, you have to go back and check the books. You have to go back and check the like in the internet or something. Like you need to like you have to research about the topic, that why I could not solve. What are the question means? What are the tricks to like? What are the ways to solve this question, or methods you should apply for this question? And also one more thing, in case of boards, I would say that one question you solve it uh, like it can be solved in 10 steps, 12 steps. It's fine. Like if you can solve the question, then it's okay and you get marks and it's fine, right? So that's okay. But here, if the question needs 10 steps, 12 steps, if you have to know if the question can be solved in 2 or 3 steps. That's very important in case of competitive exams. So if you do not know where you have to apply some concepts, some shortcuts, like some tricks you have to understand by seeing the question. So if you do not know that, you actually end up eating away your most of your time, like you waste your time. In competitive exams, those 3 hours are very crucial, right? Each and every second is very crucial. So that's about it. Like the planning here in case of boards is a little different from uh, competitive exams. So you have to plan it accordingly, like in case of both the exams.
ओके, थैंक यू अरीसा।
Thank you so
आज
much.
की वीडियो के लिए इतना ही रहने देते हैं।